Okay, so today I'm going to show you guys how to load custom ROMs on the LG G2x by Google. So first thing we want to do is actually go online and find a ROM, and where we do that is XDA developer. So XDA /developers.com. We go on the website, then you're going to go to forums, and then once you're in forums, search for your device. So we're going to go for the G2x. And there it is, T-Mobile LG G2x. So once that loads, you want to go into Android development. And this is where you find all your ROMs. So what you can do is read all the different ones, read the reviews, read what people are saying. I usually jump to well, first look at the first page, see all the features, and I like to jump to the last page to see if people are complaining about anything. So I've been doing a little bit of reading on the Hellfire, and Hellfire, they are one of my favorite developer teams, and I'm super excited that they're back. So they just released a ROM this month, and I read up on it, and I've heard nothing but good things. So once you open up a page, usually they tell you a little bit about the ROM, they tell you the features, they give you a download link, and they give you gaps. Now, some ROMs are all-inclusive, which means you have one download file, you put that on your phone, you're good to go. But if they're based on CyanogenMod, then they're going to load the Google apps or gaps separately. So you want to download the ROM and gaps if they're available. However, if it's not a CyanogenMod ROM or based on a CyanogenMod ROM, usually it's all inclusive and you're just going to have one download link. Now for basebands, this is specific to the G2x only because there was a recent baseband update, and if you've updated, not all ROMs are compatible, so you have to flash this fix to make the ROMs compatible. So reading up into features here, it does say that it has the new baseband, March 2012 baseband, so we should be good. But just to be safe, I'm going to download them. So go ahead and download the ROM, the gaps, and the baseband. Okay, so we're going to do that now. And you want to save them to a designated folder. So on my desktop, I made a folder called G2x root. And then I'm going to throw all my files in here. So I'm going to download that now. Okay, so looking on the ROM thread, this one in specific, there's actually, they talk about a nullifier, which you can find here, and it's on this website. So I went ahead and downloaded it. What it is before you flash a ROM, you want to erase everything. And this is a little tool that just does all that for you. So I went ahead and downloaded the gaps, the ROM itself, and the nullifier. So right now I'm going to put it all in my folder. Okay, so I got all three of my files in my folder now, as you can see, and they are zip files. Now this is a little strange. This was strange to me when I first did this, but do not unzip the files. Don't unzip. Your phone reads them. Your phone reads the zip files zipped, so leave them as is. Okay. So now that we have it on our computer, we want to throw it onto the phone. So the first thing we want to do is you want to, of course, turn off the phone. So let me go ahead and do that. And phone, we're going to go ahead and power off. Okay. I'm going to give that a minute to power off. Okay, so now that the phone is powered off, we want to pop off the back. 1 second. Okay. And you want to pull out the SD card. So the way I like to do it is I got one of these things. So I got one of these things where I can just throw my micro SD into the regular SD and then just pop it into the computer. That's the easiest way for me to do it. Kind of hard to do it with one hand. 1 second. So yeah, that's the easiest way for me to do it. You can also use the cable, hook it up to your phone, and then do it through the cable. But this, I think, is the most secure way, because if your phone dies or if the cable wiggles, your files do not get corrupt. So just go ahead and throw that in here, wherever that is. All right. Give that a minute to recognize. Okay, so for some reason my computer is not reading my SD card, so I'm gonna reboot it, and I'm also gonna make this part 1 of a part 2 video because it's already over 5 minutes long. So see the second part and how to do everything on the phone on the second video.